Welcome back to my channel. In our previous video, we created EC2 instance, we connected to it via SSH, and then we installed a web application on it. Now let's look at a situation where business is booming and we have to add more servers so that customers can access our application. When we do that, we're going to need a load balancer to distribute traffic across the multiple servers so that our customers can access our application. So a load balancer allows you to route incoming requests to multiple EC2 instances, and that's what we are going to see in today's demo. So here on my AWS console, this is our VPC we created from our previous demo. So that's my VPC. And then we also created a security group, so you can go back and watch our previous video. So here I have launched 2 more instances in addition to our previous instance demo, and this is what we are going to use for today's demo. So we are going to put a load balancer in front of these 3 instances so that when traffic comes in, the load balancer will distribute the traffic. So here on my EC2 console, I'll scroll down and go to load balancer. So I'll click on load balancer here. So AWS offers 3 types of load balancers. So we have the application load balancer, the network load balancer, and then gateway load balancer. So since this is an application, we are going to use the application load balancer. So click on create, and then we will give it a name, demo ALB, and this should be internet facing, and then we are leaving that IPv4. So here you need to select the VPC. So our instances are in this VPC which we created from the previous demo, and we need 2 or more subnets for the load balancer. So here I have only 2, so we are going to select all of them. Then we need to select our security group. And then here our listener, and then what should be the default action. So we need to create a target group. We don't have a target group already, so I'll click on create. So there are different target groups that we can set up. So in this situation, we want to route traffic to EC2 instances. So I'll select the first one. So we have to give it a name. I'll do demo TG target. So we are going to leave the HTTP protocol, IPv4, and then that's our VPC. So I'm leaving the rest of the things here default. Now we have to select all the instances that we want to route traffic to, and then you have to click on this one, include pending as below, otherwise it will not work, and then you can go ahead and create your target group. So now we have our target group created. So now we have our target group created, so we'll go back and then click on refresh, and then we can select our target group. So I'll leave everything default. So this is the summary. So we are creating the load balancer, that's our security group, that's our network settings, that's our listener and routing here. So create. So the status is provisioning. It will take about a minute to come up, and when it does, we'll move on. So our load balancer is active now. It took more than a minute to come up. All right, so now we can copy the DNS name from here. That's what we are going to use to access the web servers. Right, so we can see that our web page is coming up. So I'm going to refresh the page, and I want you to pay attention to the IP. So each instance have a different IP address, and I want this number here to change. So anytime a customer try to hit our website, right, the load balancer will route traffic to one of our web servers. So let's refresh again, right? It's routing to a different server. It's routing now to a different server here. So it's routing to another server. It's routing to a different server. It's routing to a different server, right? So this is how you can set up a load balancer to route traffic to different servers or the target group, right? Thanks for watching today's video, and hope to see you in the next one.